Alright, I'm back with a new collection update video. It's all the stuff I got in July. So, yeah, it is really early in the morning right now, and I'm super tired, but fuck it. I'm just gonna try to get through this quickly because I got a ton of things from the Barnes& and Noble Criterion sale, and yeah, I'm feel like this could be like an hour long, which I don't really want to be for an hour. Sure, y'all don't want to be here for an hour, but yeah, I'm gonna end with the criterions, just something different, but yeah, I'm just gonna go through like store by store with the stuff I got. So, yeah, I'm gonna start with the 4 CD that I got, which yes, is I got this from Charli XCX's online store. This album wasn't as good as Brat, but I still liked it. Yeah, I got the signed version. Very cool. Got like a card signed by Charli. I have Brat on CD as well. I wish Pop 2 had a official CD. I would definitely get that. I want to get Charli and How I'm Feeling Now on CD as well. Yeah. I got this when I saw Death Cab for Cutie. Yeah, I actually saw them twice. I got this the second night. I got a Nation of Language shirt the opening night, because they're the opening band. Yeah. It's a pretty good album. I liked it a lot. I haven't gone back to it as much as I started listening to their older stuff a lot after I saw them because that was what stuck with me. But yeah, it's a good album. Yeah, these last 2 CDs I got from Barnes and Noble. I need to listen to this album again because I am seeing Gorillaz. Yeah, so should be a really good show there. All the bands I wanted to see, and I own Demon Days, Plastic Beach, The Now Now, and Song Machine on CD. I want to get the self-titled album, but I don't want to pay too much money. Yeah. And yeah, this is my favorite Tame Impala album. I have Currents on CD as well, but yeah, very happy to have this. Fingers crossed we get Tame Impala at Kilby Block Party soon. But yeah. Alright. Those are the CDs I got. I think I'm gonna do something different this time. I'm actually gonna show the video game first, which I got at the Smith's Marketplace. And Tomodachi Life, I had the original on the DS. I played it a little bit. Things got pretty weird in that game, but yeah, I wanna try to figure out what I'm gonna do when I play this game. This is fun. And I got this from Smith's Marketplace as well, which I saw this movie in theaters. It's the first 2026 movie I got in theaters, and it's a great movie. And see if I could show that, but should be fine. Yeah, it's the first 2026 movie I own as well. Alright, and before I get in the Criterion, let me get into a couple of things. I have a few gifts for my birthday from 22 Tiger Dude, so shout out to him. I got a Blu-ray and two DVDs, which came from Amazon. Yeah, I saw this movie in theaters and it was really funny. I still need to see Honey Don't. I know that movie got a more mixed reception, but hopefully I like it. Yeah. This is a movie we watched on call a couple years ago, and I'm not too big on a lot of Disney Channel original movies, but I actually like this one. And yeah, it's got a bonus disc with episodes of Shake It Up, which there's episodes of Shake It Up on the main disc as well. I don't know if I've seen an episode of Shake It Up. I know I've heard the song that Selena Gomez sang, but I'll have to check out Shake It Up sometime. And Disney Movie Rewards thing, RIP. Well, this came from like a third party, I think, but yeah. Movie. Shout out Tony. And this is a movie I actually got in the last update, but I got on new copies, so yeah, now I have 3 copies of Serial Mom, which because I'm probably gonna keep both copies just because the HBO one's cool to have, but when I watch the movie again, it'll be on this copy, and yeah, um, yeah, the Focus Features logo is on the packaging, but not on the movie itself. Kind of like Big Lebowski or Crybaby, stuff like that. But yeah, really funny movie. Probably said it before, but yeah. And that's actually not the only John Waters movie I got, so stay tuned for that. Before I got in the Criterion, I actually got two A24 Blu-rays for free from the A24 store. First one I got because I used my member credits. Yeah. I really enjoyed this movie. I saw it in theaters. Yeah. Yeah, I got like some drawings here. Yeah, this is a pretty crazy movie with all the twists and turns. I watched Dream Scenario as well, the director's other movie, and I didn't like it as much as the drama, but yeah, still interesting guy, Christopher Borgli. Yeah, really tired. And this one actually I got for free because it was my birthday. Next one. And A24 had as an option for a gift, so I decided to get this. I saw this movie in theaters with my member credit back when it came out opening weekend. And I like it's not as good as past lives, but I still liked it a lot. I saw Japanese Breakfast live and she played the song she wrote for this movie. That was cool. Yeah, A24 is like cool packaging. This pictures and stuff. I know A24 people online want them to release Sorry Baby. Hopefully they do that, because that is a great movie that I want to own. But if they don't, hopefully like Criterion or someone releases it. And speaking of Criterion, now let's move on to all the Criterions I got, which I have 22 Blu-rays and 6 4Ks. I mean, 4Ks, so let's just jump into it. I got this one the day it came out, and I watched this movie last year for the first time, and I really enjoyed it. Yeah. I think Ellen Burstyn won an Oscar for that, which is definitely deserved. But yeah. Gonna watch the movie again sometime soon. And the next one I actually got is a box set. I thought about showing this one last, but I mean it's a pretty older box set, so decided. Yeah, I'm pretty interested in these movies, so decided to get this. Let's see, I've seen Easy Rider, but I've not seen the rest of these, but I heard really good things about the Last Picture Show, so decided to get this. Check out the movies. I don't know much about this one other than it has the monkeys, and I saw like Columbia Pictures is listed as the distributor, but this movie is actually owned by Rhino Entertainment, which is more like a music label, I think. Yeah. Want to be one. Yeah. The great movie. I know this and The Last Picture Show have standalone criterions. And I think some other ones do as well, but yeah, I'm very interested in this set, so yeah. I heard good things about this one as well, but I don't know too much about it. I know Jack Nicholson's in all these movies except The Last Picture Show. Got two movies. See, Orson Welles is in A Safe Place. That's sick. Yeah, and the Last Picture Show also has a standalone edition with Texasville, which is the sequel. So I might get that if I like this a lot, which. Yeah, I seen a picture of like Sybil Shepherd in a car a lot, so yeah. I am interested in like new Hollywood, so yeah. Yeah, we got this booklet here. Yeah. Yeah. This looks like a cool set. Excited to check these movies out. Yeah. I watched this movie a few years ago and I liked it, and I know like IFC titles seem to be going out of print, so it was a good one to get. I need to watch more Kelly Reichardt stuff. I think The Mastermind looks pretty up my alley, and I've seen parts of First Cow and Wendy and Lucy, but not the whole things. And I've only seen this and Showing Up so far, which I liked. And this is set to upgrade my regular Blu-ray. I might get the Kubrick box set. I'm undecided on that, but maybe. Yeah, the case is kind of damaged for this, unfortunately, but I don't really care. Oh, there's something underneath. This looks really dark. Yeah, I already own most of the Kubrick movies I like, but if like the special features were like that good, I might just get the set at a sale. But anyway, yeah, I've heard interesting things about this one. Curious to check it out. Like the color palette, the primary colors. I thought Lionsgate owned this movie because Primark released the DVD, but apparently Universal owns it. Interesting. Yeah, I was having issues with these fucking stickers and peeling them off, but most part I think I did okay. If I didn't, it doesn't really matter. It adds character, but yeah, I watched this movie on Hulu and really liked it. Hmm. Yeah, the story of Jafar Panahi is really interesting. Yeah. This is actually the first one I picked up during the sale. Cool to see an older title in stores. It said it was printed in 2009. I watched this movie for the first time in January, and I liked it a lot. I need to watch more Kurosawa, I think. Saying. Yeah, the next one's, I think, now the oldest movie I have in my collection, so. Yeah, I've seen this movie a couple times, and it's great. I have Modern Times and City Lights and The Gold Rush as well, and those are also fantastic films. Yeah, shout out Chaplin. Yeah. This one I decided to upgrade for my DVD copy. This is a pretty good movie. Yeah, there's that in there. Yeah, these next two I haven't seen, but decided to get because they're Blu-ray digipacks, which I noticed are becoming hard to find. Yeah. I heard great things about the movies anyway. Yeah, this is like, it really went in with this packaging with like the gold and stuff, huh? I'll have to give this movie a watch at some point. Yeah, the one I want to get the Mike Mills box set, but I just didn't have time to get it, and I get that one in stores because I do already own two of the movies, but yeah, A24 and Criterion, that's always cool, and so I decided to get the BBS box set instead. I heard great things about this movie a lot, and yeah, R.I.P. River Phoenix, of course. Yeah, I watched Matt Damon's Criterion Closet Picks video, and he raved about this and Drugstore Cowboy. I'll get that one as well sometime. These are both Gus Van Sant films. Also did Good Will Hunting, which is one of my favorites. The next one's another one of my favorites, which I do have this on DVD, but I had to get the fucking Criterion. Maybe I could get the 4K, but I don't know. I tend to listen to Blu-ray.com about 4Ks, and I don't really care about like transfers and stuff. I just like the movies. It's another upgrade from DVD. Of course, this movie is a classic. It's really had to grow on me a bit, but yeah. I just need to get Miller's Crossing, and I'll have all the Coen Brothers Criterions. I already have the regular Blu-ray of Miller's Crossing, but yeah, but you got the Criterion. And hopefully you get a. I think Kino Lorber released Barton Fink, but I'll have to see about the special features on that one. Maybe Criterion could do that. And I do have the regular Blu-ray of this movie, but I had to get the Criterion. Say. It kind of was like a booklet. But yeah. Yeah, this one's a classic. Seen this movie a couple times. I know some people are big Pee Wee fans. I need to watch more stuff. There's definitely a character. R.I.P. Paul Rubens, of course. Yeah, I decided to put the sticker in here because I want to cover up this art. Kind of like what I did with the French Dispatch. Yeah. I think I had like a blank VHS of this a long time ago, but yeah, I haven't seen this movie, but looks cool. Alright, just in a second. Alright, alright, and this is a movie I watched earlier last month and really enjoyed it. Francine. Yeah. No Odorama card, unfortunately, but this poster. I don't know if I showed it. But I think BFI said this is a good starting place for John Waters. sticking out. Yeah, they just released. I think they now have released all of his movies with Divine, so that's pretty cool. Check out those. Yeah, this movie was recommended to me a while back. I don't know too much about it, but looks interesting. I like the artwork a lot. I know the director has a French sounding last name, but he's actually American. Moved there because the whole Red Scare shit. Do, 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 do. I have not seen this movie yet, but I'm gonna watch it soon. Pink disc with black text is cool. Another poster here. Yeah. Okay, I don't know if I've said it, but all these Criterions came from Barnes and Noble, except for this next one, which I actually got from eBay, because it's a dual format Blu-ray DVD, which are hard to find, but this one's actually affordable, and I was interested in this movie way back when. Decided to get it like this. And I watched this movie for the first time last year, and it's a really crazy movie. It's more like something Aerial Video would release, but yeah, it's like waves and stuff under there. And speaking of Aerial Video, they have a sale going on at Barnes and Noble now, which I purposely decided not to get anything until after I did this video, because I want to have this video out. Oh, look at that, I'm actually making good time. And I had two more Blu-rays before the 4Ks. Yeah. And I watched this movie on Criterion channel, and I absolutely loved it. It instantly became one of my favorites. Yeah, it's gray under here, but a bit see-through. Yeah, that last one is another one Matt Damon was praising in his Criterion Closet video. I haven't yet seen, but yeah, it came out the year I was born. Definitely interested in this movie, so yeah, I watched the trailer. Yeah. It's from the director of Manchester by the Sea. Also wrote Rocky and Bullwinkle movie the same year, which is interesting. I think he is working on another movie, which I'm interested in whenever that comes out. And I want to see this and his other movie, Margaret, sometime soon. Yeah. That's it for the Blu-rays. Now let's move on to the 4Ks I got. Yeah, this is a beautiful looking movie. I just had to get on 4K. I just had this on as like a background watch or bit, and yeah, there's a little good animation. Uh, Cat visiting right now. Aww. This booklet. Yeah, some stickers. Let's see. Yeah, it was cool seeing what animation people were into that year with like outdoorsy stuff like Flo and the Wild Robot. Even though I was more an Inside Out 2 guy myself, yeah, very cool that this is an Oscar winning movie. Next one's another Oscar winning movie, which this one I really wanted to get because it's one of my favorite movies of last year, and here it is. Yeah, this. I like this packaging a lot. Yeah, this is what's on the back when you get it. Stick it inside the booklet. This. Yeah. Yeah, shout out Norway. I'm mostly Norwegian on my mom's side, so it's a good movie. Definitely different than Worst Person in the World, but still fantastic. Yeah. Yeah, this one's really cool to have. I saw this movie a long time ago and thought it was okay, but I want to watch it again with the sequel coming out last year. And Yeah. I had the Stonehenge song stuck in my head. Yeah. Yeah, and I'm glad the sticker stayed on because obviously it was really tragic what happened to Rob Reiner and his wife last Christmas. Rest in peace to them. And we got one more 4K to show. I watched this on Criterion channel last month and thought it was a fantastic movie, visually stunning. So I want to get the 4K. We're saying wasn't doing Criterion 4Ks unless it was digipacks, but I didn't really care with this one. Yeah. All right, that's it for what I got last month in July. Mister. We'll go to the Arrow Video sale sometime this month. I think it goes till August 30th. So there's three things I want, and so yeah, I'll show them off then. So take care of yourself. Make sure you're drinking water. It's hot out there, so yeah, and be kind. And we'll see you next time.